So I'm gonna play around with only the Windward discs and see how I can shoot, see if I can beat my personal record here at this 9-hole course. I am bringing my normal putter and my Berg just for fun. I'm not gonna count those as any shots, but I'm gonna see how the Chinook works as a putter. I was over here at the practice basket trying to get some consistency with it, and it seems to work fairly well. The deep rim is a little hard for me to get used to, but hopefully that doesn't affect my round too much. Let's see how it goes. All right, I'm gonna start with the monsoon, go down this alley, baskets on the left side of those trees, see if I can hyzer it through the trees. I think that got parked. Yeah, that's not bad. I did nick a branch, but it was a good kick. Got some tree love today, not tree nine. First putt with the Chinook. It works. All right, I'm gonna go with the Sirocco on this hole. Basket is just to the left of that tree back there. Bit of a tailwind, so I think this -1 should help pretty well to get me close and see how it goes. Get in there. That almost went in. Man, that was almost in. I like that disc. That is a nice disc for a slight tailwind. Put a bit of hyzer on it. That flipped to flat and rode all the way. I think this hole is, I'll look it up. I'll put it in here, how far that hole was. But let's go see where it landed. Woo! 10 feet, maybe 8. Chinook putter. Oh my gosh. It's a basket, it's not my fault. It's a basket, I swear. Whew. All right, this hole's pretty long. I don't know if you can see it. There's a pine tree back there where the basket's right behind it. Let's try the blizzard. Oh, that thing's beefy. Top the tree. Over by the next tee pad, but should be a pretty good angle for an upshot. We'll see where I am. Again, I'm still working on my form to hammer out some things that I've been doing wrong. Been building it up from the ground up, literally from feet to head. And the Anheuser shot is not one that I'm particularly good at right now. That was my old form, was everything was coming out on Anheuser, and I always used really overstable discs because I knew they would come back. But now I'm using more of a hyzer type of form where everything's coming out more on hyzer, and so that disc, it being pretty beefy, really hyzered, didn't get any flip over on that. Not a flippy disc, that's for sure. So right next to the tee pad in the mud, basket's right behind that tree. That's about 40 or 50 feet. Laid it up. That's still a birdie on this. This is a par 4, so I'll take it. Bit of a treacherous tee pad here today. Try and stay out of the mud. All right, I'm gonna go with the monsoon again on this hole. Basket between those two trees, way down there, about 230 feet. See if I can follow the path and hyzer it in. Here we go. Drop. I got a putt. I think I would land it a little bit far, a little past the basket, but not bad. That monsoon, man, I like that disc. Feels good in my hand, and I think that might sneak its way into my bag for tournament season. As long as it's not too windy. It gets really windy here sometimes, especially on tournament days. Yeah, not bad. That's about 6-8 feet. No, closer to 10 feet, I'd say. There we go. This hole is one of the longer holes at this course. U-disc says like 320 feet. So I'm gonna try the blizzard. Basket is under those pine trees, under the pine trees near that white pickup. Okay, that did what I expected, is to do a lot of hyzer. Tried to put it on a bit of Annie, and it held that line really well. Doesn't go as far as some of my other drivers do. I can definitely push to the basket on this one sometimes. So, I'm gonna say this is about 35, maybe 40 feet. Maybe I should try a jump putt. Yeah, we'll see. Whew. Nope, still working on the jump putt. That's with my normal putter. I'm getting pretty good at that. That might come in pretty handy during tournament season. So far, yeah, not loving the Chinook as a putting putter, but as a throwing putter, it's pretty nice, especially put it on a hyzer or a hand hyzer line. Can hold that line pretty well. I think I am on pace to beat my record at this course if I can grab another birdie or two. Let's check the score. 281. I'm gonna go with the Monsoon again. I've been liking this one a lot on flat hyzer. Basket is between those two trees down there. Gave it a little too much hyzer, but it would have been perfect if I hadn't grip locked it a little too much. So this is like perfectly in line with the basket as far as distance. I just grip locked, aimed a little too far right. Otherwise this would have been parked right under the basket. Let's see if I can tap her in from about 20 feet. There we go. All right, this hole's also 280 feet. Right to left to right wind. I think I might go with the Monsoon. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Monsoon on this one. So that was interesting. Didn't really fade out. I think the wind picked it up and carried it to the right a bit because it flew very straight. So I'm pretty far right, about 60 feet out. So I'm gonna do a step up. So I had kind of a right to left headwind. It didn't really take that into account, and it lifted it up, as you saw, and pushed it left. Now I actually have a tester of 8 feet, and I've missed a couple of these today, so. All right, this hole goes over a pond. It's 200 feet. I got a bit of a headwind coming in. It's about 5 to 8 miles an hour, so I'm gonna go Monsoon. I'm gonna try and not put too much power on it because it is sloped down past the basket, and that would be a pretty long upshot. But let's see if I can do this, maybe from standstill, and see how well this does. Uh-oh. Yeah, I turned that over. The wind took it. I'm like 100 feet away. That was a terrible shot. I want to see what the putter will do. Let's see if I can do the Chinook and hopefully it doesn't flip over. That was better. Came up a bit short, hyzered quite a bit. Let's go get the putter, see if I can do a little upshot, try and save par, because I have 5 throws left to beat my personal record on this course, which I'm super excited about. I'd be so stoked if I could do that. Not that my personal best on this course has been anything to brag about, but I would like to beat my personal record. All right, so I'm like 75 feet out. I'm gonna do a jump step layup. I'm not trying to go past the basket. I don't want to go past par on this. I want to get par, try and beat my score. Smart disco. So I should have 3 throws left for this next hole. It is one of the longer ones. It's a par 4, maybe par 5. Sometimes it's different on U-Disc. But I have gotten it in 3 several times. So if I get this in 3, I beat my personal record. If I get it in 4, I tie. A lot of pressure. All right, this hole, 430 feet according to UDisc. Way down there between those two pine trees. The road plays OB, so blizzard should be very good staying to the left of that. Hopefully this isn't the one time it flips over for me. Yeah, let's just see if I can get good distance, good upshot, good putt, beat my record. All right, pretty far left. Might be a little bit cut off. There's a pine tree that blocks the basket from the left side, but shouldn't be too bad. Hyzered more than I'd want it to. Man, that thing's beefy. Even in a headwind, that was beefy. All right, as you can see, basket is behind this big pine tree right in front of me. I could go monsoon hyzer, and hopefully it doesn't go too far. There's a lot of headwind, so if I do it nose up, it might stall it out pretty good, drop it down. Or I could go Chinook and hyzer, try and sneak it under that pine tree that's by the basket. I don't know. All right, so my camera cut out because it said my storage was full, and you missed that shot. I ended up going hyzer. Wind picked it up real good, dropped it way short. I have about a 40-foot putt to beat my personal record. Can I get it with the Chinook? All right, headwind, what do we know? I've been throwing it too far left on jump putts, so I'm gonna aim low to the right. Let's see if it works, see if I can beat my record. Super bummed. I'm not gonna be beating my personal record today, but this putt will tie it, and that's pretty good for using 4 new discs that I've only tried in the field once. Yeah, they're good discs. I would recommend them. Tied my personal best using only Windward discs. Not bad.